What up, y'all? Josh back again. Gonna start another league. Last video didn't go the way I wanted it to, and part of which, 1-1, I lost my third match. Did my own misplay. Also, I don't think I got any audio work in that match, so just L's all around. But I'm gonna go ahead, put my desk in standing mode, and let's get fucking rolling as this thing kicks off. Alrighty, so multiple good options here. Leovold, Birds of Paradise, Polluted Delta, Toxic Deluge, Mana Tithe. I think Omnixus is great, but he's not a first pick. So um, this is a rough one. I don't know if I said Deluge, but that's obviously there. I think the one I'm stuck between are Leovold, Birds, Delta, and Deluge. I'm probably just gonna pick Delta. I don't know. These none of these cards are like on the power level of some other first picks that people probably open this draft. And no, there's no power 9 here, obviously. And Delta just keeps it open. I love blue black. Those are two of my favorite colors. Yeah, I mean, there's just not too much to say. Typically, the more fetch lands you have in your deck, the more you're winning. Um, okay, so this is a good pack. Vanillion Click, Tireless Tracker, Kolagon's Command, Grief all stand out to me. I think I'm gonna take Grief. I think this card's just busted. I've over the last year, I've gotten really high on the discard spells in this format. The format is just so fast. Any deck that's centric to turn one Thoughtseize or Duress or Inquisition is just can be backbreaking. A lot of decks are just kind of all in on a combo, and when you grief their like sneak attack, it's sometimes it just is the game. So grief's a fantastic card. If I can take Ephemerate, obviously I would hedge in that direction. But yeah, I just it's hard to say no to this card. So uh, whew, speak of the devil. Actually, I don't think I take that here. So multiple good options. Um, right now, I'm between Stoneforged Mystic, Blood Crypt, and Pest Infestation. This card is very good, y'all. If none of y'all play Pest Infestation, you'll probably are doing it wrong. So, um, my wife doesn't know anything about uh, magic cards. Do you think I should take Stoneforged Mystic or Pest Infestation? One's white, one's green. I think I'm gonna take Stoneforged Mystic. No, one's a creature, one's a sorcery. That's okay. Okay, there are some good picks here. Smuggler's Coffer, Wall of Omens, Wasteland, Thraben Inspector. Um, my wife loves Thraben Inspector. We keep we keep one on deck at all times. I don't really pay for Magic anymore. We just love our 3BBs in this house. Um, so I think Wasteland's the pick. Reason being, just cut it. Like any utility land is invaluable in this format. Um, Question though, is it better in Smuggler's Copter? If this were to be an ephemerate deck, which obviously Grief excels in, I might want Wall of Omens. I think it's really close. I think Wasteland is just goes in every deck. Um, Fantastic cards here. Path to Exile, Hymn to Turok. I'm gonna jam him though. I mean, I don't even know if I'm playing white. Obviously, Stoneforge is a great card, but just discard effects just compile. I mean, you Hymn to Turok turn 2, Grief turn 4, and your opponent's like, okay, well this dude's 3 cards ahead of me. So um, And now, like any duress, thought seize, or inquisition we'd find it just become invaluable. So taking him here, passing coalition. Chandra's another very powerful card, um, and Path to Exile. But we're happy with all this. Um, Best card here is definitely Brazen Borrower, and I might just take it because I don't really know what it's competing with. Nighthawk Scavenger isn't a great card. Yeah, that's kind of. I guess we got Brazen Borrower. Your card's great, so yeah, we take Fatal Push here. It's just a great card. It's not really competing with much either. I mean, there's like Nurturing Peatland. I think this is a late Noble Hierarch. I don't think that's what we're doing though. Um, yeah, I just take Push. Looks like we're turning into like some kind of like blue-black tempo deck. I mean, actually, I don't even know what we are. We had the Delta, so yeah, blue-black does look cool, but I don't know. Stoneforge Mystic, if I find a good piece of equipment, that could completely change things. I really like Dam and Darkslick Shores. Friend Wingmare is just incredibly unimpressive. The one mana more than Thalia is honestly a massive world of difference in this format. The games are just so fast that you really want to jam Thalia as soon as possible. I think Dam has really good upside. The fact that it's either if I'm mono black or if I'm black white, it's great. So um, yeah, that's my thought process there. I might take off Nexus. I mean, that card is fantastic. Um, Again, I don't even know what my second color is. I'm pretty dedicated to black at this point. But I mean, Una's Prowler. Una Prowler is just like, have you ever played Una's Prowler and your opponent like discards their Grizzlebrand immediately and reanimates it? It's not fun. Okay, yeah, this Kolagon's command wheeling. Now it's like, we were so stuck between blue and white, and uh, well, again, at this point, any card that says discard on it is just money. Yeah, well, we'll get these cards over here. Um, I don't remember what pack that Blood Crypt was in. I would love to wheel it though. Pest Infestation is just like miles ahead of any other card here. Green Sun Zenith is very late. Um, Obnixilis is fantastic. Actually, both these cards go really well together. You can Green Sun for Obnixilis. Green does seem open. I'm just gonna take Wall of Omens though. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe I should have took Green Sun, but whatever. This is a good sideboard. This is a card we're never gonna play. So looking like black red. I think that's where our best cards are. But anytime I can play Pest Infestation, I will. So here we have a pretty good pack. Um, multiple good choices. So there's Preordain and Jace. I'm not committed to blue though. That's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. That being said, there is Underground Sea, so that's fantastic card. However, with all this card, I really love Reanimate. So this card is it's just amazing. We obviously can uh, be a reanimation deck, but just like turn two him, your opponent, they discard a Thragtusk, and then like you reanimate it next turn. That's turn three, and you just paid one mana for a Thragtusk. So I say that, but now I see bad lands, and that is a land we need, and I'm probably going to take it. I mean, we just have two really good red cards. We have Polluted Delta to go get it. Sorry, if I could take that entire pack, I probably would. On the same vein of Reanimate, here's a Animate Dead. Very good card. Retrofitter Foundry is a card I've gotten really high on in the last year as well too, and I keep saying high. I do have my medical marijuana card. I could get high, but that's not what I mean. There's Wheel of Fortune. The card's great, but not in the sense that we're trying to help bent our opponent and then we refill their hand as well. Um, the fact that the Reanimate Dead and Reanimate can hit any graveyard just kind of make them fantastic cards. You don't even have to be in a reanimation deck. Um, okay, so we have Blackleaf Cliffs, obviously great, but then there's Lelia, and Lelia is just I put it on Ragavan level. It's probably not as good as Ragavan because it's a 3 drop versus 1 drop, obviously, but um, haste. I mean, this is a card that like if they can't answer it, the game's just done. Like it really is a one card win condition. Um, Similar to like how Goblin Rabble Master of less unchecks is going to win the game. Lelia is probably better than that. This is the easiest Dark Confidant I've ever seen. This card is busted. If you guys ever have read this and you're like, oh, well, don't you kill yourself? It's like, who cares? This card's fucking stupid. It's probably the best black card in the cube, next to Thoughtseize and like maybe Demonic Tutor, but and Mind Twist obviously. But yeah, Bob. I mean, look at this. If we cut all these cards over here, and I don't even think we should. I would love to splash Pest Infestations that powerful. Um, Bob is just like my deck is completely low mana curve. You love to see it. Okay, so I don't know about this pack. Um, like I said, we're pretty base black red at this point, and there's a Duretti, but that's not really what I want. I think the best cards of the pack are Thragtusk, Baleful Strix, Glen Alindra, excuse me, Suspicious Stowaway, and all these cards that I'm not going to take. I think it's between Baleful Strix, Glen, and Thragtusk. I'll put Thragtusk over here. It's just a good card. I mean, I don't not good in every matchup, but it's good against control, good against aggro, not good against um, storm. All right. This is kind of a rough pack for us. I'm not a huge fan of any of these cards. I mean, we could take DRC. Um, Dragon's Rage Channeler actually looks pretty decent in this deck. Besides that, we got Mizium Mortars, Llanowar Elf, but I'm not even like fully committed to green. Ideally, I'm just slashing Pest Infestation if possible. Yeah, I'll take Dragon Rage. No, I'm not like crazy about Dragon Rage Channeler, but some decks it obviously excels. This is a super fucking Lake Shelldock Isle, and kind of an indication that man maybe I should be blue, but also just ready. And yeah, I mean that card's fantastic. So all right, we back out here. Probably Copperline Gorge. I mean, this is another just free utility land that doesn't cost you anything, but I'm not crazy about it. I mean, it's basically a 4 mana draw card from your graveyard. I mean, it's like a situational draw. You're paying 4 mana to hit a card that already has to be in your graveyard. Of this cycle of lands, this is the one I'm least impressed with. We just take Copperline because we want to splash green if possible. That's crazy. So I don't think we're a reanimation deck. I mean, we can have good reanimation cards in a black red shell, but um, we don't have Entomb. That's the big one. We don't have many discard outlets. I would if had I known I would have gotten a reanimate. I could have taken that frantic search that we saw in an earlier pack, but yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? Woe Strider's not great. That being said, I probably should take Inkwell Leviathan in case we do end up in that direction. Wow, Blackleaf Cliffs Wield. I wanted that. Goblin Guide's incredibly late. One of the best red cards in the cube. But I think I just take Lava Claw. So one thing here we need to start thinking about playables. Because right now we have only 12 in this pile. It's not great. But we have like all good cards here. Damn, I wish I took that Ren in 6 earlier because now we got Strip Mine. We already have Wasteland. I think this is a very easy Strip Mine. We're very low to the ground deck. And just these, I'm such a massive fan of Strip Mine and Wasteland. Just being able to hose your opponent like that is just fantastic. You get Scalding Tarn here, but if I put all of this in the sideboard, I'm looking at only have 13 playables at this point. I might take Dothy Voidwalker. This card's just so good. Again, we're just looking like we're black-red base. If we splash, hold on. Actually, I just got to take this, right? Like, sometimes I get so I see these Modern Horizon 2 cards, and I just get so hyped because they're all so powerful. But I mean, Ramanamp, what I have both Wasteland and Strip Mine is just too good. All right, well, there's Thoughtseize. I got excited when I saw Liliana, but Thoughtseize is a no-brainer. I like Taiga here, but I don't really also like Snuff Out and Karn. It's not Snuff Out. Taiga just really helps a lot with fixing. We do have the one Copperline Gorge, and there are some cards that we're trying to splash, but yeah, I think we take Taiga. I mean, if we're like begging for playables, then maybe we should try to make her deck playable and get cards that we can play our good green cards with. So that sounds like a plan to me. I don't think Regrowth is bad in this kind of deck. We like Regrowth, Hymn to Turok, Regrowth, Dark Confident, or Thoughtseize. I mean, a 3-mana Thoughtseize is still like game. I might take Shriek Maul. It's not my favorite card in the world, but if you play this as a 3/2, basically unblockable, that kills a creature as it enters play, it's great. Against like a green deck, if you like, or like green, white, and red, if you're on the play and they play a 1-drop like Mother of Runes or Arbor Elf, and you just Shriek Maul at turn 2, it's just a good value play. So, wow, I'm surprised that's still in the pack. We will take it. Man, I wish I had more fixing. I wish Polluted Delta could get green. I mean, obviously it's between Grist and Damnation here. And actually, if I run a higher land count with this deck, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. The reason being, Strip Mine and Wasteland. I really love playing these kind of cards in like a slow spot. I think I'd take Damnation. Just Crucible's a gift. Red Choop. Wow, Dothy Voidwalker wield. That's insane. Oracle's really good, but it's like, am I actually even playing green? I mean, I might splash for Ramanop and Pest Infestation. This would right now we have. I think I take Oracle. The card's too good. Snuff Out is a slam dunk in this deck. So this is definitely my kind of deck I love to play. Just kind of a low to the ground tempo. It's almost like an attrition match where, um, maybe you're playing against like Great Storm deck, and okay, that is an insanely good pick for us. Maybe you're playing this Storm deck, and it's just like they cannot overcome turn one Thoughtseize, turn two Hymn to Turok or Dothy Void Rocker. This card specifically, I don't. This card is so stupid. Like obviously it's great, but like no cards are in the graveyard anymore. If you're playing against Storm and your opponent drops a Dothy Void Walker, game's probably done. And then just the fact that it can play anything for free is just so stupid. Um, at this point, Shriek Maw is looking like the biggest card to cut. Um, the fact that it non-black, non-artifact creature um, is kind of horrible. Probably make two cuts here. Shriek Maw definitely. Probably Dragon Rage Chandler. I've said before I'm not crazy about this card. If I were like in a very aggressive deck, then sure, but I just feel like Dragon Rage isn't what we're trying to do. Mizium Mortars too, maybe. Um, what do we have here? We would be adding. That's a bit too many lands. If I were to add any of these cards, it'd be Shriek Maw. There we go. Man, I wish I had a. Look at only one green source, 3 green lands. Maybe Oracle is too cute. Same with Geist. If we were splashing green, maybe it should just be only these 2 cards. Because our deck is so black heavy. Dragon Rage Channeler. Yeah, I think this is fine. Literally having only these 2 cards. And I mean, Pest Infestation is actually. I think it's a card that is so easy to splash and it's so powerful. But look at our deck. I mean, we're trying to blow up their hand and we're trying to blow up their lands. How do you get out of that? Well, you play Artifact Mana, and Pest Infestation is just the ultimate answer to that. So, Kolaghan's Command is going to go a little heavy there as well. So, man, I think Stuff Out's too good. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm played Oracle. We played Geist. We played all the green cards. We cut off Nixilis, maybe. I want to cut 2 cards. Nixilis and Damn. Damn's just a single target removal spell for 2. It's kind of shitty. We can cut Animate Dead, yeah. Get Omnixilis back in. And Shriek Maw. I mean, while I was drafting, I was kind of going heavy on mana fixing because I kind of saw the route we were going down. I think Damnation could be a sideboard card. This could be an 18 land deck. How many green sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 green cards. Ugh. God, I wish Polluted Delta could get green. I'm just trying to think what I could do differently here. I guess Demonic Tutor can get green. Like any green land. These green cards are so good for what I'm trying to do. So good. How many black sources do I have? 2, 3, 4. Not 10 black. We'll cut a swamp for a forest, and hopefully we're not stranded with him to Turok in our hand. But I think 9 sources is fine. Red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. Hold on. If we fucking cut Dragon Rage Channeler. Put this here because I'm not a big fan of the Dragon Rage. Y'all know that. We had either Damnation or Thrag Tusk. Kind of like, because look, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 green. So I mean, red and green are pretty equal. Green's going to be a later game color. We don't need it immediately. Ideally, I mean, Rumnop is like, okay, is this a turn 3 card? Well, ideally no, because you're not going to want it until you've already wasted them. Which case, then you would play Rumnop immediately, get that reward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. I don't know. I just cut a swamp. I think I'm going to cut a mountain for a forest. And that might be a little sketchy. What the fuck? Why did it add 2 lands when I did that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green. I think that's fine. Obviously, man, it's not perfect, but we're trying to deal with it, and I'll see you guys game 1. Hey guys, so I'm here for round 2. Round 1, I won, but my computer blue screened, so I lost my recording. And as I was reconnecting, my opponent conceded, which was kind of justifiable because he was getting spanked. It was bad. So match 1, game 1, he was on mono red. He led with Goblin Guide both games. He kept a 1-lander game 1, and I demonic tutored for strip mine, and then I like played ready and he conceded, and then game 2 he played a bunch of creatures, and I turn 2 I was like 1 drop 1 drop 1 drop. Turn 2 I him to Turok his hand away, and then played ready into Damnation, and here we'll keep. Not the greatest hand ever, but I can demonic tutor for anything, kind of depending on the matchup. So um, just lead with Delta. We're gonna go fetch our red black land in a bit. I feel like this guy could be on probably like blue white control or just mono white. I feel like either way, Duretti's is really good in that matchup. Um, Probably gonna grab this. I could also I'm also really inclined to just demonic tutor for strip mine. The reason being, so both both Crucible Worlds and um, Ramanov Excavator combo with it. So I mean, it's just kind of like a value play. I already have way more lands than him. I get strip mine here, and it just sets me up for like so much of my deck. So this is something I kind of realized match 1. It's like demonic tutor, you're kind of incentivized to always tutor for strip mine. Yeah, love seeing this. It's actually, as far as like lands to draw, it's not the worst. And I said this before when I was drafting, but God, I wish this deck had Red and 6. I passed it. One really good thing about this play is he's not doing anything. I mean, the when you're playing a wasteland deck or a strip mine like this, you lose when they get ahead of you. They get an early play on. They play mocks. They get ahead. I mean, like strip mine's a dead card in that scenario. When they're like passing and not doing anything, uh, this is really where things start to get a little wacky. So I'm not running that out. I'm could not care less about that card. Also, I mean, this doesn't matter, but he didn't play this last turn, so you know it's likely his draw for turn. We can take some hits from Tireless Tracker. I mean, if they kill like Ramanov Excavator, we just choop their tracker. Honestly, the best possible draw I could have here is Oracle Mundiah. Just playing with strip mine twice a turn is one of the dirtiest feelings you can have on Magic Online. The best thing I could draw is probably something that costs less than 4. If I can jam like a Duretti here and then hold up strip or play strip mine every turn. That's kind of the kind of awkward part of this hand is that I want to play one of these two cards but just can't. That's an incredibly good card. That was a fantastic draw. Man, Demonic Tutor for strip mine was such a good idea. So here I'm actually I'm not going to strip mine. I'm going to Chupacabra there. Oh, actually, never mind. It's like everything is just kind of coming up exactly how I hoped. This guy is probably like, oh man, I can still get back in this. I'm doing so well. It's like, dude, over time, you're not going to win this. Like, So it's actually starting to look a little dire. They're gonna Selfless Spirit their questing bees. I mean, I think I did everything right. I think my deck is executing incredibly well, but sometimes you just play a Vintage Cube deck, and you do that a lot in this format, and sometimes you lose. So, people rage over this game, and I think it's fucking stupid. Wow, our opponent just will quit on that note. It was pretty incredible. Um, but that's how it goes sometimes. So, um, yeah, green white aggro typically isn't the best deck in this format, so I'm not super concerned. I'm probably gonna eat those words. At the same time, though, I just have such a good matchup. It feels like against them. In fact, it's kind of hard to figure out what to take out. Probably pest infestation. We didn't see anything game one. Nighthawk Scavenger's weak compared to the rest of the deck. Probably take out Crucible. I mean, it's obvious game one here that the Strip Mine wasn't the winning game plan against them. They have a very low curve deck. It feels like there they got lucky. I mean, I think Strip Mine's good always, but just think about how different that'd be if I were able to like stick one of these other cards. I have so much creature destruction in this deck, and I just didn't see any of it. So we'll see. I'm not gonna be salty and be like, oh, I lost. There's some bullshit, but I think this is like totally in our favor. I'm actually gonna sit down and standing all day. A little short. Biscuit, do you want to come sit with me? Totally play first. This seems cool. I've been a little quiet here, but yeah, this game seems like it's going pretty well. Get in that zone, forget I'm being recorded. Oh my god, he doesn't have a play. I guess. Oh man, it's that green card Beseju. He could have that this turn, but I don't even know. I forget if that hits creatures or not. Like, what does he play here? Questing Beast. And then I Shriek Mullet. The card on top. Let's fucking go. I was like talking during the draft when I got Dothy Walker to wheel. I was just saying how good I think he is. Um, I just played a turn 3 Kogla in a strip mine. That was stupid. 1 second, gotta check on this puppy. What are you doing? We got this beanbag chair in the basement, and this dog is just completely taken over. I'm not adding anything. Um, this deck seems really good. Sometimes I don't want to like jinx me and like have mana issues game 3, but sometimes I feel like I stress over like trying to get the mana exactly right. And I mean, this entire deck, just look at it. There's not many colorless pips. It's very intensive colors, but sometimes you stress over like trying to cast your cards and you just do, and then the deck just runs. And that's how these last 3 games have felt. It seems fantastic. Also, like a green white aggro deck, they cannot deal with Thragtusk. Like, oh, come on. That was a good draw too. Into no plays. I can see my 13-week-old husky took a poop on the floor next to me. The smell just hit me. I'm not crazy about that, but he must always yield to this. Oh my gosh. He doesn't have a 3rd land. Oh my gosh. I don't care about Adeline. I can just reanimate my Shriekmaw for 1 mana and play ready. That's so good. So good. I think I have to take Endurance because I have Shriekmaw though. Oh my god. If I draw one of the... If I draw Strip Mine or Wasteland, this game is fucking done. Also, if I jam Thragtusk, the game's fucking done. That's what I love about no reanimate. I was saying during the draft that it doesn't have to like go in a reanimation deck. It's just good. This card is just fucking phenomenal. And when you are like playing Shriekmaw or like things that like creatures that go into the graveyard, Muldrifter, another one, um, and all of the evoke cards from Modern Horizon 2. Like if you grief and then you reanimate grief, I mean that's just a legacy play there. This game's fucking done. This is gonna sound weird, but no. I was thinking I could Kolagon's command and just hold that up this turn and kill either Tireless Tracker or Windring Wear, but you can play Adeline, which I don't think's good. I mean, I just kill it. Adeline doesn't do anything. I really think just jamming to ready here and before they can get down Questing Beast is gonna be pretty good. If you're like a green white aggro deck, this is like the worst thing you want to see. Oh my god. All right, guys, I got hand sanitizer and wipes down here. I'm gonna clean this up, and you know what? As an apology for cleaning up dog doo doo, I will give you some puppy tax. After this game, I'm gonna come back and clean the carpet. Actually, no, that's stupid. I'll just do it right now. All right, dogs ran outside. This is embarrassing, y'all. Second ever YouTube video having to deal with this shit. Hand sanitizer, so y'all don't think I'm a barbarian. I'm not gonna waste his opponent's time though. I'm gonna just clean the carpet here in a minute. Oh yeah, this fucking jam thraggy. I wonder if like of a lot of opponents in this situation, they're like, yeah, he has a dark confidant, and I'm not getting lands, but maybe the Bob kills him. I mean, honestly, I'm running 18 lands. Like the fact that almost 50% of the time I just draw a 0-drop, and then after that, it's like I have like 2 or 3 like 5 drops in my deck, and then it's just all 3 and under. Dark Confidant, if you are afraid of playing this card, could not be more wrong. I hope you guys know that I took the Endurance earlier with the Thoughtseize versus Questing Beast, because Endurance will eat anything I try to reanimate. Just Strip Mine, Wasteland, either of those, the game's is fucking done. Actually, you know what? I want to play Oracle this turn. You know what? It's not worth it. I want to play Oracle into Dothy Voidwalker, but it just isn't happening. That game one was crazy though. I mean, me stripping him like 5 or 6 times, and he just every single turn just playing threat, perfect answer, perfect answer. I just told him GG's. I mean, like, come on, let's be realistic. This is just bullying. This is cyberbullying because it's online. Oh gosh, I cracked myself up. Oh. Let's fucking. All right, what up, boys? We back for round 3. I'm a little sneezy, so if I go on mute, I apologize. You see right here, got my wife. We got one dog, and we got a little puppy right here, and all 3 of them are just straight up busters. And I want to add, guys, that I am the only male in the house. I have 2 female dogs and 1 wife, so it's a house full of busters. But what can you do? This hand looks phenomenal if I had a black sword, so I'm gonna mulligan it. I really wish I did, because Dark Confidant and Hypnotoric are 2 of the best plays you can make on turn 2. This looks fantastic. I'm just gonna Demonic Tutor for Strip Mine. and I said this my last match, but you never run out without immediately playing the strip mine off of it. On turn 2, I'm not going to tutor. I'm probably going to him to Turok on turn 2, and then turn 3, tutor into strip mine. Turn 4, Omnixilus. Turn 5, start the combo. That seems like a good card to strip mine. Oh fuck, they were trying to do the same thing to me. So we're playing against some like 4-color deck, 5-color Omnath maybe. A lot of these decks are like in the whole strip mine. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna fucking hit Time Walk with him. Come on, man. So it's like when I see they're playing Rum Nop Excavator, it's like in my mind I'm like, okay, they're probably on the whole strip mine package. So um, I think the play here is to definitely strip mine their Triome. Just cut them off as many colors as possible. I don't want to play them red and 6 here. This is fucking stupid. That's just crazy after him to Turok for them to have Time Walk and a Brennan 6. But what are you gonna do? One thing I could do here is Pest Infestation. I actually kind of like that play, so I'm just going to create 2 Pest. It seems weak, but then it opens me to casualty my Omnixilus. I'm not really afraid of them playing an artifact that I need to blow up with Pest Infestation because I have Kolaghan's Command. So I don't know if this is the right play, but I think it really sets me up for future turns. I mean, they're kind of inclined to like they have to minus Ren here to kill one of these bugs, and then the other one obviously attacking a Ren and then Omnixilus. So. Then like Omnixilus is gonna just hit him for 4 every turn, so the pair with the casualty, of course. Yep. They played an artifact here, and I'm able to call guns command the artifact, kill Ren at 6, and then smack him with the bug. That'd be, I mean, probably busting. Okay. That does seem weird. Let me look at my deck real quick. I don't have like a bolt or anything I can. I do have reanimate. Huh. That's not great though. Hmm. This is kind of an awkward position. I think running out of next list is my best play, but I'm not super crazy about it. I'm just going to concede this game. I'm not going to win it. I don't want to give away what I'm doing. Season Pyromancer is probably like the best possible draw they could have had there. Which is what it is. It's crazy. I know I don't want to complain. I probably say that a lot in my videos. But like, man, um, time walking and rented 6 after my him to truck. That's crazy. Direct Tusk seems good here. This doesn't really seem like a snuff out deck. Direct Tusk is just like such a good card that a lot of decks just don't have a great answer for. Alright, I'm keeping it. They seem to be a deck that's probably on Strip Mine, so I'm leaning with Swamp. If I like lost a land in this hand, it's really just whatever. It's actually not bad for us. We have the Cold Guns command. I got fucking Oracle Multi. And this this has been a rough match. It's probably just gonna jam Oracle, and then I blow that up with his Mox Diamond, and I have like no pressure at all. That's what kind of sucks. At least I can reanimate my Oracle after that. It's not the worst having to fetch land whenever you're gonna be playing off the top of your library. Okay, so as expected. And of course he has a Triome. Chain Lightning kind of sucks with a plan on reanimating. This match is over, y'all. This did not go well for me. I mean, it's like possible that he like, oh, that was the whole thing. So thanks for watching, y'all. Like and subscribe. That last match did not go the way I wanted, but first two were bangers. So